Hey y'all. I just wanted to do a quick little talk through about this week's expectations on our work. We're going to be following the same kind of format throughout the next, actually throughout the rest of the trimester. We're going to be doing a novel study. Typically what I like to do with this novel study is I have 7 different novels that we choose from, but unfortunately, I could not stay it would be impossible for me to stay organized and assess your knowledge, without having discussions and group discussions like we did with The Giver, so we're gonna be doing a whole class novel. With that being said, this is the second most popular novel that I've ever taught with this unit. I couldn't do the first most popular because I couldn't find the PDF version of the book. Um, the most popular book is called Prisoner B3087. So if that is something that you're like, hey, I want to read this, I'm really enjoying this novel, that is something that you can check out. That's another book in the same genre. These are high interest novels. If you didn't like The Giver, I promise you're probably going to enjoy this book. This isn't going to be a book like, yay, this book makes me happy, but it's going to be a book that sucks you in and you're going to want to keep reading. So if you head into this week's folder, it's week 4. And you're going to see a couple different things. You're going to see the full text of The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. This may sound familiar to you because this is a movie. The movie was on Netflix a few years ago, but it has since been taken down just because you know how Netflix is constantly rotating things, not because it was gory or anything like that, but it was just there. So if you click this, you can see that this is the full novel, and you can read it all in here. So it starts with chapter 1, and yeah, we're going to just go ahead and read this chapter by chapter. Heading back, we have our audio. I'm just going to open this up in a new tab so you can see this. You click the link. And what this is a YouTube playlist of the entire novel. I wasn't gonna find every single book, every single one, every single time. So you can see that I have made sure that all of them are available. You can see I started clicking all of them. I started listening to every single one. They're all available, and you know, some of them are by different channels and that kind of stuff. None of them are restricted or anything like that. I made sure that they were all good in there. So you can listen to the book as well. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to want to make sure you listen to this making predictions tutorial. This is me talking. This is my lesson. So every week I'm going to do a lesson, and then you guys are going to read or listen and follow along, and then you're also going to complete this assignment. So this is our Google Drives assignment. Yours is going to look a little bit different than mine because mine says like in progress and submissions. Normally it'll say assignment, and there'll be the directions here, and then yours will say my document here. And what you'll do is you will just click that. Mine, I have to click it here. I forgot to make a copy because if I change this. So just give me one quick second. Sorry. I don't want to change if I had to make a copy because I'm going to type on this. So this is what the assignment looks like. And what you're going to do is everywhere that you see blue text, you're going to change. It kind of is a little bit small, so you can zoom in and then scroll up and down like this because there are several pages. So you're going to change the name anywhere there's blue text. So I'm going to use my student name, which is always Chandler Bing, and then you're going to go in here. Okay, so the first thing is dictionary definitions. Okay, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You need to make sure that you are finding these words but as they are used in the text. So you need to make sure that they are the definition that matches the text. Wait, we have a guest appearance. Be right back. My guest teacher has not been here since week 1, and she decided to make a guest appearance today. Miss Penny, what do you think about this word, muster? Penny says, make sure that you don't accidentally type mustard, like what you put on a hot dog, okay, when you're looking up these definitions. Okay, so the next thing, this is pretty easy. You just put the definitions. The next part is you need to make sure that you are doing this. This is just matching the words with the definition. It's okay if it's not exactly the same definition that you put on the last page. And then this is using the words in a sentence. And then here it says, Bruno wants to leave the new house and go back to home. He uses the idiom when he tells his mother that they can chalk it up to experience. What does Bruno mean by this? So you need to think about what that idiom, chalk it up to experience, and share what you think that means. Okay, understanding the story. This is a comprehension check. So there are 2 multiple choice questions. Hi. And you need to answer both of them. And you just type in your answer. So you would just type E if you thought it was E. There isn't an E. And then here are 1 short answer questions. How does she wants to get down? How does Bruno feel about moving to the new home? What clues in the novel tell you this? So that means I want to see some textual evidence. Number 4 in chapter 2, Bruno feels disappointed by his new house. How is his new house different from his old home? Describe at least 2 differences. So obviously you're going to use textual evidence and cat butt and for 2 differences. So you're going to say this was in the old house, this is in the new house, this was in the old house, and this was in the new house. So that means you're going to have 4 pieces of textual evidence. My cat just took my bottle cap. So chapter 3, Bruno tells Gretel that the other children near the new home do not look at all friendly. Make a prediction at what might the other children be like? Who might they be? What makes you think this? Okay, so thinking about making predictions when you watch that lesson, that might help you. Okay. Give a title to this section of this book. What would it be? So sections 1 through 3, if you had to group it, what would it be? What happens in these chapters? So you'd have to just summarize it. What is your favorite part of this section of the book? What are 3 words that you would describe these chapters and why? Based on what happens in these chapters, what do you think will happen next in the story? Again, making predictions. And then that is the end of section 1. So I'm asking that you guys have this completed and turned in to me by Monday. So I'm assigning things Monday and they're done by Monday, okay? This is really going to be the only work that I'm going to ask for you to do this week, is just kind of getting associated and familiar with this. And then as you kind of get more comfortable with this, I'm going to probably throw in a little bit more grammar or more Holocaust related things, because I need to make sure that you guys are fully understanding what the Holocaust is, because this is the only time you're going to learn about it in your K-12 education, unless you take advanced placement classes, which count as college credit in high school. So as always, I am available via email. If you need to schedule a video chat or phone call, just fill out the video chat phone call request form, and I will schedule something within 24 hours of you filling out that form. Just check your Shorian email. That's how I schedule it the next day. And I will tell you, hey, we're going to be here. And then I did have somebody who did not meet me for their requested form. You do not have to do this. This is just something that I figured we should do to stay in contact with each other. So love you guys so much. See you.